This first movement is a great way to increase mobility in your lower back and hamstrings. Start by taking a deep breath in at the top, slowly releasing out and bending down. As you can see, because I'm standing on a box, this gives me a greater range of motion past my feet. This is another exercise that opens up the hamstrings. It's also a great shoulder prep mobility. As you can see, bending over, touching the ground, walking out into a plank position, keeping the core nice and strong. Slowly sink the shoulder blades down towards the ground and then take them back up. You can repeat this a few more times in the plank position if you would like to prep your shoulders. This is another great hamstring stretch. It's more of a passive stretch, but I like to start with taking a deep breath in, breathing out, bending over as far as I can and just holding each elbow and letting my body weight create a stretch. This is another passive stretch, targeting the hip flexor and the glutes. Simply start by going into a standard hip flexor stretch, lifting your back foot off the ground and pulling your foot towards your glutes. Depending on how flexible you are, you may be able to rest your elbow on the ground. As you can see here, I'm using my hand. The further down closer to the ground that you are, the deeper the stretch will be. This next passive stretch is great if you have tight glutes and the occasional lower back pain. I like to start by keeping my chest quite high and then taking a deep breath in and slowly releasing my chest towards the ground and reaching out overhead, which deepens the stretch into the back glute. Most people have seen this stretch before, called a cat-cow. People don't use it enough. It's a great stretch for the back, especially before a leg day session like deadlifts. Opens up the spine really well. Lastly, it's a simple squat hold. This is a great way to increase your squat position. I like to force my knees out wide opening my hips and just increasing the stretch within the groin area. Hold this for 1 minute and see your squat range of motion improve.